All right, fellas, this is it. This is the Max Links showcase for our boys LR, Trunks, and Vegeta, specifically Power of Pride and Hope, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta, and Super Saiyan Trunks Future. So they are, of course, the Bond of Parent and Child, very good category, or Future Saga category leader, Key 3, 170 to stats, and then the additional 30% for their 200% leader skill is the Battle of Fate category. So basically what that means in a nutshell is that's anything from Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball Super anime. Does not count for the movies except for Cell Max. So for whatever that is worth, Cell Max is on the category, but it generally speaking does not apply to the movies. Only the anime, right? That is the anime adaptation of the manga. So actually GT counts as well, so that anime adaptation too. So their 12 key super raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy. And then of course they are stacking attack and defense and causing a mega colossal damage on their 18 key super attack. They do activate an entrance animation once only. Key 2, defense 70% and guards all attacks for 5 turns. From the start of turn, when there's another Bond of Parent and Child category ally attacking in the same turn, at the start of character's attacking turn. That's a very easy condition to get, of course. Bond of Parent and Child is such an expansive category. And then the rest of their passive, Key 2, attack and defense 140%. Launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack, an additional Key 1 up to Key 5, and then defense 15% up to 75%, and a chance of performing a crit 7% up to 35% with each attack received. So in order to get their full buffs, they need to get hit 5 times, and then they get an additional attack and defense 70% and guards all attacks as the first attacker in the turn. Now, I basically verified this in my last video, my run against Red Zone Broly. So Red Zone Broly super attacked them. They took about 100, I mean spoilers, right? But they took about 140k from his super attack, sitting there in slot 1 before super attacking. So on the screen, you're going to see their defensive stat. Their defensive stat is actually 70% higher than that. And again, I verified this by running Broly. So like you're going to see their defensive stat does not change in slots 2 or 3, right? It's just it's 70% higher in turn, in slot 1. They do also have an active skill. The active skill condition, this is of course the father-son Gallic gun, right? The whole point of the card. Can be activated when all allies attacking in the same turn are Future Saga, starting from the 3rd turn from the start of battle, or when HP is 50% or less starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle. And then, of course, that massively raises attack, causes ultimate damage, and within the turn activated, all attacks become critical hits. So the active skill itself will be a crit, and all subsequent attacks in the same turn will be crits as well. And then that is going to also raise all allies' defense by 20% for 1 turn. An absolutely busted active skill, dude. And then, of course, you can see their links here. Saiyan Warrior Race, Royal Lineage, Prepared for Battle, Legendary Power, Super Saiyan Dismal Future, and Fierce Battle. Now, a couple of significant ones that actually are good at level 10 that really make a big difference are Dismal Future. You're getting, well, wait a minute. Key 2... chance performing crit. I'm thinking of this one, Royal Lineage, right? Key 2. Both of these become, that I am thinking of the right links. These both become Key 2 links, right? So this is very, very significant at link level 10. Of course, Prepare for Battle, Legendary Power. You know, again, this is a really, really good link set, I would say. I'm going to share 5 of 7 with some really, really heavy hitters, including Carnival Goku and then LR Namek Goku. Bond of Parent and Child, Battle of Fate, Vegeta's Family, Bond of Master and Disciple, Future Saga, Droid Forces, and Time Travelers. That is the card, the aesthetics, the OST, everything about this card, the moment screams Dokkan Festival LR. So without further ado, let's hop into the event and see what this character can do.
まだ見ぬ敵よ、宇宙最強。お前が誇り高きサイヤ人の血を引く者ならば、俺の息子ならば誰にも負けることは許さん。俺超えてみせます。目の前の敵も父さんも。
Alright, fellas, so we are here in an event up against, this is the Bojack fight. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with this fight, Bojack, he dodges everything, right? So the key, if you want to just keep on going and going, is you want to target Bojack, right? Now, here's the thing, we're actually going to rock them in slot 1, but we do need to kind of be careful, just considering a couple of units can, like, seal and lower their attack and this kind of thing, so we just need to be a little bit careful. So we will go ahead and rock them in slot 1 just because we can. And we're going to stack up for a while and see what this unit can really do. I feel like this is what everyone wants to see anyway. Yeah, you want to see how they perform in difficult content. You want to see, like, what are the max numbers you can see from this unit. So 271, right, we do have a bit of support on rotation. This guy providing 40% attack and defense, and then this unit providing 58% defense, right? And then, of course, they're both giving 3 ki. So Vegeta and Trunks starting with quite a bit of ki. Very, very good. We're going to be able to get the full 24 ki super attack. So let's go ahead and see what this unit can do. Remember, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, that defensive stat that you see, slap on 70% to that. So in slot 1, alright, so check this out. So you saw 271, you slap on an additional 189,000. They're rocking 470,000 sitting there in slot 1, dude. It's just, with guard, and they're stacking, and they haven't built up yet. It's just crazy what this unit can do, man. It really, really is. I can't express enough, dude, how busted this unit is. It's let's see, 5.1, and remember, they stack and they can triple 3 times, or excuse me, yeah, they can triple super, so they can super 3 times in a turn. Of course, they're only stacking. Oh, I thought he dodged, dude. He just doesn't take damage. That's what it is. Okay. But yeah, they only stack on their 18 ki, but they can indeed triple super, and there it was, right? The triple super attack. You love to see it. So just again, as the fight goes on, they are going to be able to do some very good damage. Does this guy seal or lower attack? No. Okay, so he'll only seal us for this turn, luckily. It doesn't work the same when an enemy seals you. They only seal you for the 1 turn, right? So let's go ahead and see. Okay, that unit's going to build up a little bit. I'm excited to see what that Goku Black can do. He's 1 link away. It's very, very annoying, right? I was considering just, like, waiting until the keys come out this month, but we'll see what happens. And then, of course, we have a Rainbow Buddy. Oh, you know, we can just go ahead and get the active skill. Let's go ahead and do this just so we can get it in the video. So they were able to do that because it's turn 3 and we have a full Future Saga rotation. So let's go ahead and see what that did. So got this unit up to a whopping 100k. This unit very disappointing, right? And then, of course, Mai needs her Easy A. So we're going to go ahead and stick them in slot 1 again. This is, I believe, is this a Rainbow Buddy? How many dupes does this guy have? 2 dupes, but no link levels, right? Or barely any, right? 1s, 2s, and 3s. So, but 2 dupes, man, I mean, you know, that's like the ideal, right? So we'll go ahead. We don't need to do any orb changing or anything yet. The showcase is on the Max Links unit anyway, right? So let's just go ahead and see what this unit can kind of do free balling it. Okay, 4.83, right? Pretty damn good. That is double support. I say pretty damn good, but just remember, dude, what this unit is doing defensively. So as I stated, the Max Links unit wasn't even built up yet. And they were sitting there with 470,000 with guard start of turn, man. That is just, I can't tell you how impressive that is. What I think we'll do is we'll get one more turn of this Trunks and Vegeta. This seems like a pretty good thing. So look at this. So sharing a bunch of links. The only link we won't have active is Royal Lineage if I stick them in the middle slot here. However, I don't really want to do that, right? Because remember, they're getting this additional buff in slot 1, right? Additional attack 70%. That's worth it. I'd rather lose the link. What link are we losing here? We are losing Dismal Future. I'd much rather have just this extra link out front. I guess we could stick them in slot 2 just to see what they can do. And then, so this unit here, Zangia, I believe she can seal you. She's immune to being stunned. I believe that she can seal... No, she attack lowers, which I don't want that either, to be honest with you. Because that's a 3-turn debuff. Fuck it, let's see what they can do in slot... We'll go ahead and do this. We'll see what they can do in slot 2 there. So we'll go ahead and get this for Namek Goku, and we're just going to keep targeting Bojack here. And then we'll go ahead and... That's fine. We'll go ahead and get a 23-key super attack, and then we'll float off this unit. We have plenty of support units on this team, so... We get the dodge there. Okay, cool. Alright, excellent. So let's go ahead and see what Namek Goku can do, I guess. 6.2 from Namek Goku, and we'll go ahead and see what Trunks and Vegeta can shell out on this turn in slot 2. Like I said, man, I've been saying this right along. I cannot understate how powerful this unit is. They have this reputation for being the best unit in the entire game, and I really feel like it is warranted. So 5.5 right there. And I think what we're going to do is after this turn, I'm going to stack up for a little while, and I'm going to leave them in slot 1 there. And then hopefully Zangia doesn't attack in slot 1 and she doesn't lower our attack, because I'd like to see a big fat juicy attack stat. I want their defense to be fully built up as well. But if I can go for, you know, quite a few turns here, that shouldn't be an issue. I believe they've been hit at least 3 times. So I'm going to go ahead and stack up for a while. I will be right back. Alright, fellas, so we're here on turn 10. Now, this unit is fully built up defensively. Look at Namek Goku, by the way. So, they are fully built up defensively. We're going to have 5 of 7 active, and I did bring some orb-changing items. Now, let me think here. I think I need to do... Is it green to blue? I always forget the order here, so I put them in order. I did myself a favor, so we're going to do green to blue. And then we're going to do blue to red. And then we will do red to orange. And then we will do orange to purple. So that way, just, you know, we have a guaranteed... It's probably a little overkill there, but that way we'll have a guaranteed shot. 24 key super and everything. So again, let's take a look at the old defensive stat here. So 477... I think we are fully built up. I'm certain that we've been hit 5 times at this point. I wanted to go ahead and get this one in the video just in case we get the Dokkan attack, right? So 477. So remember, we're tacking on 70% to that. So you're tacking on an additional 334,000. So they're over 800k defense before super attacking with guard in slot 1, dude. It's just like they're insane. Yeah, I'm a little worried we're going to get the Dokkan attack, right? So we'll go ahead and finish out the rest of this Dokkan event. And but guys, already, man, they're looking worthy of being the best unit in the game. And this is just kind of this part of the showcase where I wanted to get some big fat numbers for them. So 7.5 right there is, again, what they're doing defensively is just so good. Just so good. And then, again, linking up very well. Namek Goku's looking really good on this team, right? This is turn 10. This is probably the upper limits of kind of the turns that you'd see in like a red zone stage or something. So, again, anything beyond turn 10, I feel like, that is a little unrealistic. But, you know, maybe in a long event, Infinite Dragon Ball History or something like that, you could get 10 turns. It's certainly possible. So, and that was with support on rotation. The unit looks really good, man. So what I think we're going to do, we're going to finish out this Dokkan event. Because, again, we're going to get the Dokkan attack on this next turn. We'll go ahead and let this Vegeta and Trunks kind of show out a little bit, I guess. Yeah, we'll go ahead and link them up with this unit. That's fine. It ain't that serious, right? And then we'll get one more turn with the max links Vegeta and Trunks, right? So we'll go ahead and get this Dokkan attack right here. And how I want to do the rest of this showcase after this Dokkan event, is we'll go ahead and run them in Extreme Super Battle Road, and then we'll go ahead and I'll just do the last phase of Cell Max, right? Because Cell Max, we know they're going to be a Cell Max killer for sure. Cell Max, being the tech type, you know, Vegeta and Trunks, dude, they're going to feast, right? I mean, I think in the right situation, if you build them up kind of slowly, if you can get them some big 18-key supers and stuff like that, I mean, could they potentially tank for double digits? I imagine it's possible. So let's go ahead and see, again, what we're looking like. 537. Oh my god, dude, they are so busted. Should we do the orb changing again? No, well, because we still have one more phase of Bojack, actually. So we'll go ahead and just do this for now. And I think we're probably going to end off Bojack right here between Vegeta and Trunks and Namek Goku. Oh, we'll take a dodge, sure. Yeah, and there we go, man. They're so good, right? I mean, what else can I really say about this unit? As long as you're rocking them in slot 1, they are just impervious to damage. Just impervious. You guys can do the math there yourself, you know, rocking almost 600k start of turn defense. I mean, dude, what else can you, again, what else can you really say? What else can you really say? They just do too much, man. They just do too much. That's it. That's it. That is it. This Vegeta and Trunks is going to do very well for itself, too. So, I don't think Bojack seals or anything. I really don't think there's a chance Bojack makes it out of here alive. Not with a double support turn from this 2-dupe Vegeta and Trunks. I think that's going to be enough to end it right there. So not for nothing, I mentioned it earlier. So with the active skill turn, with them building up crit and such as the fight goes on, they're going to do some good damage. 35% chance to crit is not nothing. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead and see how they perform in a short event like Extreme Super Battle Road. Alrighty, fellas. So here we are in Extreme Super Battle Road. So they would have activated their entrance animation, although I had it turned off. But again, the way that you activate it is you have to be on rotation with another bond of parent and child, and I believe you are. He is, right? So that would definitely activate his the entrance animation. So 200k, slap on 70%. That's going to be roughly, what, about 170k? Well, is that right? Check that, about 140k with guard. I don't think there's really going to be too many enemies in this stage that if we got supered 4 times, maybe we'd die. We're going to miss the 18 key as well. Not if we do this. Now we won't. Yeah, we'll go ahead and rock it like this. That's better anyway. We're missing out on legendary power, which is, of course, a very good link, but we'll go ahead and take the stack. I want to get the stack, right? Let's target. We'll go ahead and target Dracula Man. That's fine. I feel like we should... Who do we want to target? Let's target Invisible Man. We'll target Invisible Man. And then we'll go ahead and target Bandages. We are not going to do this full fight here. I just feel like it's... I really just want to get a sense of what this unit can do in Extreme Super Battle Road. Now, the thing about ESBR and Super Battle Road, of course, so we built up a little more defense there. 143. I mean, that's a fair amount of damage, but, you know, again, if you get them even just a couple of int orbs and get them built up a little bit, you're going to get some good healing as well. So, give me one more additional super. No, okay. So, I would say in ESBR, man, let's see what these other units take relative to 143. That would be probably pretty telling. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So again, pretty telling to how strong that unit is defensively. Boy, I really hope we don't die here. I was not planning on dying just first thing. Yeah, we're dead. Okay, so great. Great. That's really cool. But look at how strong, dude, Vegeta and Trunks are. Oh my god, man. Compared to everyone else, Vegito Blue. Did you see Vegito Blue take... Let's find that team again. We'll go ahead and hop right back in, why not? But did you see Vegito Blue Dude take all that damage? That is crazy. Now, granted, he didn't stack it all, but we got a really good look. I feel like we don't really even need to see too much else, right? Let's try and maybe get through this first phase, and we'll link them up with you. That's fine. And then we'll go ahead and get the stacks here. 159 is considerably lower, right? We still do have the entrance animation, but we're just missing out on some good links. So what are we missing out on? I guess we were missing out on, from the last turn, we're missing out on like Dismal Future and such. Of course, we're missing out on Fierce Battle. Let's see how they defend here. I mean, fuck it. So we've got a lot of defense. Again, we're slapping on 70% to that number. We did get the entrance animation. No, he's not on Bond of Parent and Child. No, he's not. No, he isn't, right? So that is significant. So we're going to see them kind of at their lowest of lows right here. So 159 is not a very impressive number. I think we all know that. So yeah, that's really interesting, right? Because this is Android Cell Saga. This is before we know that Trunks is Vegeta's son, Vegeta's son. So very, very interesting, right? I'm glad we're getting this on film. So we actually, look at that. You kind of see that they can actually be a little bit mortal when you don't get that entrance animation. So, wow, how interesting. I love that. So we got to see them kind of at their lowest of lows. They're still freaking kicking ass, for sure. So we're going to see them tank a super? No, we didn't. Okay. But they're fully built up now, so we'll go ahead and get to see them. I'll try and stall for next turn. Maybe I'll pop some items and miss some super attacks. We'll see what happens. Oh, well, not if you're going to do that, Trunks. Trunks with the 50% chance to crit. And we get it indeed both times there. Okay, 116. Oh, my God. Again, I want to point out, like, this is just really a reflection, of how strong this unit is defensively, right? It really, really is. Such an indictment of how strong they are. We should have a... Wow, my God. Are we going to have a bond? We will have a Bond of Parent and Child on the next rotation, right? Yeah, we'll have you. Are you on Bond of Parent and Child? You also are not on Bond of Parent and Child, huh? Oh, well. I mean, I guess we'll go ahead. I'm gonna stall a little bit if I can. It's going to be tough to do. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to. All right, let's just carry on. We'll raw dog it. We'll raw dog it. This is fine. We'll do this, and then Goku Black. You can just kind of do your thing over there. And I guess we'll get him on rotation. I'm gonna do my damnedest to get him on rotation with a Bond of Parent and Child. It's just interesting. Some of those Trunks units are not on Bond of Parent and Child. I guess you have to be beyond Android Cell Saga to get any Trunkses on Bond of Parent and Child. So any Majin Buu Saga. And then, any Dragon Ball Super Trunks, of course, would be on the Bond of Parent and Child category. But yeah, man, let me know what you think of this Trunks and Vegeta unit in the comments below. We'll go ahead and we're going to kill this Invisible Man. Oh, no, we might not with a 1 million attack stat. We might get one more turn. If we get one more turn with Vegeta and Trunks, we'll call that good. Yeah, we seal him up. All right, so let's see what he's looking like fully built up. Oh, should we get this one more time? So, 335 fully built up, no entrance animation. So, kind of just getting a wide variety of looks here. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get this active skill. I had to see that one more time. I'm pretty obsessed with that active skill and that OST right now. So there was the big guaranteed crit coming in. We got to see what they look like in Extreme Super Battle Road compared to every other unit. Like, they are the whole entire team, right? Like, we saw every other unit taking a boatload of damage except for them, right? They're tanking on super attacks what other units were tanking for normals, right? So very, very impressive showing in Extreme Super Battle Road. Let's do a quick Cell Max run and wrap up this showcase. Alright, so I decided that we would go ahead and hop into the Cell Max fight here. And we'll go ahead and do the last two phases of Cell Max, because what I think you guys are going to find is that this is going to bode very well for the LR Vegeta and Trunks, because they're going to be able to build up their passive, right? So that is really, really important. So they're going to be able to get the 5 hits. So they're rocking full defense and crit going into the final phase, right? And ki, I guess. Going into the final phase of Cell Max. Of course, we can get a couple of, well, 1 stack and a couple of extra attacks here, so that's really, really good. I have mine linked up with the LR Namek Goku. They share 5 of 7, right? And then I'm floating off the Carnival Goku. So I wanted to rock them in slot 1 there, obviously to get the extra stats, but just on the off chance that Cell Max super attacked, obviously they'd eat it a little bit better. So, okay, we're good. Alright, so Carnival Goku, he'll be able to eat whatever. 2.27, not very impressive, but of course, you know, no links active because he shares the same name as LR Namek Goku. So, okay, getting the group attack here. Okay, and Namek Goku, okay, he's good. That's good, that's good, that's good. Alright, we'll take that. Yeah, because he can take a little bit of damage here if you don't get him any stacks in. So that's good, that's very good. Alright, and I'm not going to use either of these yet, because I'd really like to get a few extra stacks in if I can, with these Super Saiyan 4s, and then we'll save this active skill, right? So remember when you use the UI Goku active skill, that actually applies to his super attack effect, right? So the next subsequent attack will be a crit, which is really, really good, especially type disadvantage. And then I'll try to stall a little bit, but I think probably the Super Saiyan 4s are going to end it, so I won't get that super attack with UI Goku. This is fine. We'll eat this just fine. And linking him up with the Super Saiyan 4s, not that like the craziest link buddies in the world, but it's working right now. Ooh, the Super Saiyan 4's taking a little bit of damage there, huh? Okay, okay. I cannot wait to rainbow that unit, by the way. I'll be rainbowing them when that banner drops on the 4th. I'm going to pick up the remaining 3 copies I need, and that video will be coming right after that, right? I feel like they've really had a resurgence over here on Global, being able to be run at 200% on this Trunks and Vegeta team, right? Trunks and Vegeta can more or less protect them, and they can just be like a really, really solid slot 2 unit. Yeah, we're going to get an extra stack in with the Super Saiyan 4s. This is very good. Very, very good. We'll be able to enter the next turn. So we're going to have double type advantage on the next turn, which is really good. And then we'll go ahead and enter the turn after that, and we'll get the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta transformation. Oh, triple type advantage, excuse me. So pretty good, pretty damn good. Oh, you're going to do that? We'll watch this. Oh, no, not auto battle. Oh, I meant to hit item. Hold on one sec. Alright, so let's rewind that back. I meant to hit that button. That can happen sometimes, right? I meant to hit the item button, so I think pretty clearly we know that this team would be capable of the no item run. Let's make sure we're getting our stacks in, of course. Honestly, it might be a good idea to put Namek Goku out front, but just on the off chance that we get supered right off the rip, I'd like Namek Goku to get at least 1 more super attack in. 500, bro. 500k. And again, like we've talked about, slap on 70% to that total. I wonder, so if we could potentially get 1 more stack in and maybe 1 additional super, I'm definitely curious to see what this unit would take. I'll get this for Namek Goku. Namek Goku's going to do good damage no matter what. And then what is... God, dude, the 3-year LRs, their key mechanics sucks, dude. They need to do... Let's see what they take here. They need to do... like they should have got extra key per normal key sphere as well. That's honestly... like, considering what Cell Max can do on a Superman, that ain't bad. 400k is a lot, but also, if we would have got supered after... Well, let me get one more. Okay. If we would have got supered after that double super right there, we would have taken significantly less damage. I may end up using the other Sensu Bean depending on what Cell Max does. 7.96, man. They probably need a 200% video, huh? Not on power. Is this unit on Powerful Comeback? I believe they fit in on the Carnival Goku team as well. This unit, we'll take the double super there. I believe. Now remember that Cell Max can double super on top of all of it, right? He can double super, so this could potentially be bad. What are we gonna do? Ooh, 67. Oh my god, dude. Are you kidding me? And we're dead. Do I hop back? I feel like we saw what we needed to see, right? I would have liked to get the victory on Cell Max right there, but I think you guys can tell. Namek Goku kind of holding us back there a little bit. We saw them tank a super. I would have really preferred a super in the third slot. Dude, Cell Max can just do that sometimes. Cell Max can sometimes just say, nope, you're not winning today. And I think that's what he did. So for sake of brevity, this video is already about 30 minutes long. I'm going to wrap it up here. We saw them tank a super easily from Cell Max, and we know that in a different position, we could have easily won that fight. I'm not even sweating it at all. So I'm going to wrap up the video right now. Let me know what you think of Vegeta and Trunks in the comments below. Obviously, ridiculously busted. So that was the full Level 10 Links video. I think what I will do is to kind of wrap up my own World Tour. I want to run them against the core. So we'll go ahead and run them against the Metal Cooler core. And we'll really see. That's going to be the ultimate test, I feel like, for that unit. So slap a like if you enjoyed this video. Of course, consider subscribing if you happen to be new. Love all of you guys. Thank you for the support. It means the world. And I will catch you in the next one. Later.